Hey, Jimmy people, Howling Mad Mud Duck back at you bright and fucking early. August 16th, 2019. And was it ever a fucked up day yesterday? Had everything planned to go fishing, never missed the opening day of fishing season on the river, salmon season on the river. Pinks are running this year because it's an odd year. Never missed that. All ready to go. Had to take the dumb fucking woman up to the goddamn mental health appointment. Got her up there. She started babbling about her boyfriend, and I said, "Where the hell is he? Why am I carting your happy ass around?" And she said she didn't need me. I am just hired help. Her dad pays me to cart her around. I said, no, he pays for the gas. And she basically gave me the Just Friends speech in front of her counselor, which I thought was rather rude. And first time that I had ever had it during a counseling session, but I was probably a little bit pissy about it. And we head out towards the river. Oh, after we leave there, we got to go past the DSHS place because she wants to get a fucking Obama phone. And I'm telling her, that motherfucker ain't been in office for a while now, at least 3 years or something like that, and you want to get an Obama phone? And so she comes out of the DSH office and says she's got to run over to Rite Aid. Takes off on me, so I start the truck up and wander over to Rite Aid. And I'm sitting there for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. After a half hour, I wander in to see what she's doing. And she's got like about $100 worth of shit in the cart, which is all junk food and it's candy. And it's like, okay, I can't argue and fight with you over it. I know better. I know where to choose and pick my fucking battles. So we start heading out towards the river because we've got this all planned out. I told you I'm kidnapping you for 3 days. It was a joke. Evidently she took it serious or something. I don't know. But I got sleeping bags, tent, camping gear, cooking gear, fucking lantern, change of clothes, like cutoffs and tennis shoes and boots and long pants and jackets and fishing hats and all the fucking fishing gear damn near to my name. All in the back of the truck, all the lawn chairs so we can sit on the shore and cast out if we feel like it, or just sit there if we don't feel like casting out. And the only thing we're missing is a fishing license for her, but I figured, what the hell, let's go do it. On the way out there, she tells me I need to stop. We're on a 2-lane road with narrow shoulders, rush hour bumper-to-bumper traffic, and I need to pull off the side of the road because she's got to get out. She's having one of her goddamn panic attacks. And it's like we're 2 miles from the place at the very most. I say, get back in here, and she starts jumping out the fucking door, and I can't grab her by her hair anymore because she cut that off while she's trying to jump out. So I grab her goddamn shoulder straps on her fucking fucking tank top bra, and she had 3 layers on, and I ripped everything off, but ripped them all but the bra. Sorry, my bad. Then she got her back in the fucking truck while we're sitting in the turn lane, a half mile, quarter mile, not far from the fucking place. She tries to jump out in fucking traffic, screaming, help, help, rape, rape. I'm being kidnapped, call 911. And it's like, what the fuck is your problem, woman? Get in here. Somebody's gonna take you fucking seriously, and I'm gonna get fucking thrown in jail. So, traffic's clear in front of me. Everybody's going this way. I'm in the left-hand turn lane. It's a red arrow. I drop it low, punch it, head down the goddamn road. Trying to hold her in the truck. Get up to the place, pull in, get out. Ask her, what the fuck is your problem, woman? And I loaned her my knife earlier to cut something she bought to eat. I don't know if you can see this little wound in my hand there. Bitch stabbed me when I tried to take my knife away from her. She was freaking out, so I slapped her across the cocksucker and said, knock it the fuck off, bitch. What is your major malfunction? She has pushed all my goddamn buttons. All my fucking buttons, and then some. And then she fucked off today fishing with her constant non-stop fucking psychobabbling down at the fucking river. Made it so nobody down there could fish. Wanted to do nothing but push buttons and pick a fight with me. Finally, after about 6 trips back and forth between her and the truck, I finally get her in the fucking truck because I picked up her shit and took it with me. She panicked because she didn't have her shit. Get her home. Her fucking brother wants to come up and first thing start screaming at her. Then screaming at me. Evidently, she doesn't need anybody in her life. She doesn't need a relationship. She doesn't. If I can't be her friend and just her friend, then I don't need to be her friend. If I think there's more than just friends going on, I need to get out of the... I'm going, dude. Well, I kicked Sean out of here because he was having sex. Dude, you brought Sean in here and was paying him to fuck your sister. Don't give me that shit. And he basically told me that his sister doesn't need a relationship. She doesn't need to be going to the court-mandated counseling. I don't need to be going into her counseling sessions. That's between her and the counselor, and it's none of my business. And he's just stepping way out of line. I mean, he's 50 years old, busy telling me that I'm 60 in 5 days. I got a few years on him. I don't know if he's 50. He keeps it up, he ain't gonna make it to 51, I tell you. I'm about ready to make a few phone calls on it. He's really, 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 really pushing some buttons. The ones that she didn't push, he did. And according to him, I'm just a hired help. I get paid to drive them around. That his sister doesn't need to be in a relationship with me or anybody. She just needs to be with him and going to work with her dad. He sounded like a jealous little bitch. I'm pretty sure that he's been dicking her. That's all I can say about it. And if either of you two that I'm talking about are listening to this, I've talked to my uncle in the FBI. There will be microscopes stuffed in somebody's ass. Don't ever piss me off, because if you piss me off, you pique my interest. Once I get interested and I can't find out anything on you, it's like, hey, Uncle Jerry, he's an FBI agent, children. Or not. We'll leave that alone right now. Let me put it this way. There's people that I know that you don't want to know. I'm the only criminal in the family. Everybody else is squeaky clean in all law enforcement. You don't want me to start talking to my family. I text my brother every few hours because he is texting me asking me what the fuck is going on. I tell him word for word what's going on. his old lady wants to come over here and have a talk with a couple people. She isn't nice when she talks to a couple people. She scares me. And ended up taking a little trip off to the emergency room. Battery was dead in the phone when I got there because she was charging her fucking flashlight when I thought my phone was being charged. But you know what the hell. So according to Ed, I am the fucking hired help. According to her, I'm the hired help. And if I'm just a hired fucking help, I quit. I'm not being paid enough for this. I'm not being paid enough for going down for my second stress-related minor myocardial infarction. Back around January of this year, December, January of this year, I ended up down there in the hospital because of a minor, same fucking thing. Stress-related minor heart attack because of him and hers yelling and fighting. I I'm having problems dealing with these people. They try my fucking patience, and I had the patience of a saint. Now I'm getting a little impatient. I don't want to go home. Because I'm going to tell them when I get there, if they come up, leave me the fuck alone, both of you. If you got any shit up here, take your shit, go down the hill. Leave me the fuck alone. This is twice. You guys have induced a stress, induced a heart attack on me. Because you're yelling and fighting and screaming. You guys are going to kill me. Just leave me alone. If you see me go down the driveway, don't even bother to wave or acknowledge me. I won't wave or acknowledge you. Just leave me the fuck alone. Both of you. Because I don't know how much more I can do with this. I get her straightened out a bit and then she goes nuts. Her brother is goddamn insane. I mean, you don't get up screaming on another man like he screams and yells at me. Evidently, nobody has fucked him up bad for that yet. Telling me, well, I kicked Sean out of here. Well, what are you going to do, dude? Because me and your sister are getting along, you're going to kick me out of here too? We'll talk about it tomorrow. No, we won't. Expects me to give him a ride today to some place for sell one of his projectors. He's on his fucking own. I do not get paid enough for this. So the money my brother usually wires me for the kids' insurance on Friday, he wired last night, and I missed getting to the place by just mere seconds. I got a half hour before the Western Union and this Fred Meyer opens up. But I think what I'm going to do is wait till 9 and go down to the place in Fife. Because I already told this story to the kid in the gas station. And he talks. And I took it from the beginning, back when she was being crazy and running around naked, and Ed was taking pictures of her and waving his dick at her. Had to bring that up the other day, Ed. I was going to let that slide. I told you, don't bring it up again and I'll let it slide. But no, when you were up trying to kick me off my property, when you were fucking siding with your buddy Frank over your own flesh and blood sister, just because you've known a guy since, grade school doesn't mean you side with them over your own flesh and blood. The way it is in my family, Dad said, you protect Sissy. And since I'm 10 months older than my Sissy, I protected her. We were close. Like close, well, not as close as these two are. Fuck. If I was to wave my dick in front of my sister, she'd rip it off and feed it to me. Then kick the shit out of me. So, I talked to the kid at the gas station. I got to update the gal down at the check cashing place where I do, I tell this story all over the place. Want to fuck with me, want to piss me off, don't do that. Because the old mud duck likes to tell a story. Spin a tale. Well, it's not a tale, it's like, you can't make this shit up. Seriously, you cannot make this shit up. Screaming and yelling at me about his sister can't have a relationship. She doesn't need a relationship. He won't let her have a relationship. All she needs to do is stay at home with him and go to work with Dad. If that isn't goddamn weird shit there, I don't know what it is. And I know weird shit. I'm just dumbfounded, perplexed, confused, confounded. Ain't seen nothing like it. Don't like it. Don't want in it. Exit stage right even. Fuck. So, that's how yesterday went. Today's going to be much better, I hope. Because I'm going to go get some money from my brother, go down and check the P.O. box, see if I got a check that's supposed to come in, and disappear for a couple days. Got a truckload of fishing gear, camping gear, clothes. If she don't need me and I'm just a hired help, and to him I'm just a hired help, if I can't do this as her friend, I don't need to be her friend. I'm trying to wrap my head around that. Every time me and her start getting close, and he comes up and screams and yells this shit at me. It's goddamn ridiculous. A couple years back when we started getting along again, when we were first getting along, I asked her, what's it take to date you? She said, you got to ask my dad and my brother. So I go down and ask her dad. He says, if that's what you want to do, and looks at me like I was out of my ever-loving cotton-picking rabbit-ass mind. And her brother had a shit fit. Yelled, screamed, jumped up and down about how she don't need to be in a relationship with anybody. She's not ready for a relationship. She doesn't need a relationship. Yada, 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 yada. Screamed at me like a jealous boyfriend, and that's when this first piqued my interest. Hell, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Every instinct says he's fucking her, but I might be wrong. I might be misspoken and saying something that's totally out of line, but I'm going with my gut instinct. And I think I'll disappear for about 3 days. But not off to YouTube, because I gotta have some place to rant and bitch about this. Well, I rant and bitch about it every place I can stop and talk to somebody, because this shit's driving me fucking crazy. I mean, who the fuck do you talk to about this shit? It's like I think I might have died, and this is hell. That's all I can figure. And the whole time they're yelling and screaming and being insane, they're busy telling me about Jesus and how God loves me. If this is how God loves me, he's doing a piss poor job. I just don't fucking know. So I've rambled on for 20 minutes. I'm out of here.